Frozen burger patty review. Meat versus meat.
Alright, so today we have all natural ground beef patties from Stop and Shop. This is the 80/20. We'll go ahead and put them on a grill and let you know how they are. Alright, welcome to another frozen burger patty review. Meat versus meat, the quest for the best. And today we have the Stop and Shop 80/20. And it's a quarter pounder. And here to help me test this today is my boy Pedro. Pedro, what's going on?
What's up, guys?
Let's dig in and let's proceed. As you can see, Pedro, another cooked to perfection burger.
I love when you
Amazing.
say to perfection.
It is perfection.
Paul, there's nothing else than perfection. Just keep that in mind.
That's my middle name. Wow, not bad. Not bad.
I'm actually compared. I mean, I haven't like my second review. Thanks again for having me back, by the way.
No problem.
I don't know what happened because Paul was like, Pedro, you gotta come back.
I only want the superstar. That's what I said. I said, I only want the superstar here. And you were the outstanding superstar, so I invited you back.
Anyhow,
And here we are, sweating again.
sweating again. Hopefully I don't need a helmet maneuver or something.
Luckily for you, I do know how to do that.
Oh, you do? Thank God. But anyway, so it's okay. We'll be okay.
We'll be fine. We'll be fine. We have wine here. We
That's
have
right.
burgers.
Cheers.
Cheers. Yeah, this
Definitely, just from comparing this one to last week, not chewy at all.
Is, no, last week was very chewy.
Yeah.
Last week
This
was
is
it's like, I mean, I'm sorry, like I said, $9.50 for 4 burgers last week for the wall burgers, and the same $9.50 gets 8 of these, and you have a barbecue. I can already tell you're gonna put these on a barbecue instead of the wall burger.
All day long.
You know. Oh man.
Yeah.
I mean,
Pretty good. There's something missing here, but we'll go over it.
we'll
with you.
go over in the review. I feel you.
Um,
But overall,
but it's
there's not a lot of white bits in there. It is a quarter pounder. It didn't shrink that much, actually, to be honest with you. Again, the perfection on the cooking was done by me, and it was perfect. But it didn't shrink much. I mean, this is, I think, right now, right off the box, right off the back there, and putting them on the grill and tasting them, it's pretty much what I expected.
really.
Yeah.
So I'll just share here what we were talking earlier when you were grilling. I mean, I'm not a grilled as far as burgers expert.
This guy's gonna need the Heimlich anytime. You all right, bro?
Gee. Send me some love over here.
Oh, man, it's gonna need the Heimlich. If you want me to become Heimlich,
No, you're good.
All right.
So we gotta keep our
separation.
separation.
Well, the 1 foot that we
That
have.
1 foot that we have. But so I always thought, this is a misconception. So if you ever had one of these misconceptions, actually
Tell the
Paul
people what you're
actually
thinking. Yeah.
help me out today. When I was grilling, you have these nice, burgers. You pay a few bucks for them, but you're like, oh, let me take all the fat out, right?
By doing what?
Let me
Slap him in
slap
the
him.
freezer. Hey, you're gonna swat them like you're swatting flies.
Yeah, you take a lot of the grease out, but then they become like
Listen.
this and become like.
A lot of people do that. Matter of
didn't know
fact,
that.
I watched an episode where what's that guy's from Hell's Kitchen? Chef Ramsay. There was a guy cooking for Chef Ramsay, and he did the same thing. You know what Chef Ramsay did? He slapped him in the hand and took away his position in the kitchen.
Oh my God.
You never with the meat like that. You let
Yeah.
the meat sit there, and you do nothing.
But
Flip it over. That's it.
flip it.
You can't put the spatula on top and keep pressing it.
The duck's burned! You're cooking in a burnt pan, you fucking dick!
If you go to a barbecue and your Uncle Jimmy or Uncle Manny is doing that, get him the grill as fast as possible. Because there's a sure way to destroy the burger, and that's by getting rid of the juiciness.
Oh my God, leave it! Leave it! Leave it! Just fucking leave it!
Nobody likes a big fat burger.
I
but
say
you need
fire your uncle,
That's it. And hire somebody else.
your Uncle Manny or your Uncle Jimmy, whatever.
That's right.
You are fired.
Don't be squeezing burgers, man.
I didn't know, and I paid a few bucks for burgers, and I'm like, these burgers suck. And at the end of the day, they were probably decent burgers. And I'm still joking.
This guy's gonna need the Heimlich, I'm telling you. Is it better?
Good now.
So much.
Gee.
Holy shit! Send the ambulance over here. 911.
By the way, I didn't eat all week, just looking for the for this day.
Oh, really?
For looking forward for
You
this day.
starved yourself?
I starved myself almost all week.
Have that burger. Come on, let's go.
I had a little breakfast here and there, a little, but you know, or that another one.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's still juicy. See how we let it sit there? By not squeezing the crap out of it, what happens to the juice is the juice spreads over the meat,
Yeah.
and it makes it juicier.
Yeah.
And I guess I'll go first. I guess I'll start going with my review. So, looking at this, it's pretty much what I expected from a Stop and Shop. It's not a bad burger. It's actually a decent burger. If you're having people over, this is definitely a grill burger for sure. It's a quarter pounder, $9.50 for 8 patties. It's not too bad. And yeah, there's not a lot of white bits. It was definitely not that much shrinkage, which I was surprised. I thought there was going to be more shrinkage. One thing I do know, this is only about 19 grams of protein compared to the burger last time from Wahlburgers, which was 26. So you can see that burger was really meaty. But this burger, to me, it's exactly what I expected. It tastes good. It is lacking, obviously, they have meat here and only meat. A little bit more salt would have been good to bring out the flavor again. That's it. But the thing is, then you start putting salt, the sodium gets high, and people don't want that. So, you know, with the ketchup and the mustard and stuff, that kind of supplements that what is missing. I'm not going to take too many points off just for the salt, but I'm formulating the score here. Right now, it is exactly what I expected. Let me do what I do every week. I'm just going to take the meat here, pro move that a lot of people don't do, and I'm going to judge this on its own. Yeah, and I'm tasting meat. Like, one thing you can tell here, Pedro, it's definitely more processed than the Wahlburgers, right? I mean, you could tell after,
Absolutely.
right? You could tell
And that's
that.
probably the difference. I mean, less chewy too.
Yeah, yeah. It's more processed. I'm formulating a score. Yeah.
Don't take forever. The audience is waiting.
Last week we had the 80-20 from Walmart, and it tastes somewhat similar, actually, to be honest with you.
I believe that the Walmart did have a little
More flavor, yeah, yeah. So with that being said, I'm gonna go ahead here with the score. I already have in mind what I'm gonna score this, and like I said, a perfectly good burger for you to put on the grill. I recommend it. I did like the Walmart, the Great Value, a little bit more. I believe I gave those a 7.5 last week. I'm gonna go with a 7.25, 7.25 on this one. I think it's an excellent burger.
No, I think it's pretty good. I do agree with you. So I'm new at this as far as comparing burgers, and when I look at the other ones we had last week, which by the way, you might want to check it out in case you're looking to buy different burgers. Check out Paul's
check out our
episode.
videos.
What episode is it?
This is episode 14.
So episode 13. Look it up and give Paul
Drop
what
us
you,
a line,
what you
put
think.
a like.
Yeah, drop us a comment, see what you think.
If you don't like it, tell us you don't like it.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, why not?
Only on this channel where you're gonna come over here and see a pro move. I took a piece of meat from the patty and ate it. Nobody does that.
To
That's a
perfection.
signature. Okay, and I cooked the burger to perfection. You have these slobby guys, they buy these burgers, they do the reviews in the car. Only the PA is doing this live. I cook it, 2 seconds later, I'm doing the video.
Nice and warm.
We're doing this, we're keeping the buns the same. Consistency, so you
Yep.
know what's good.
Yeah. So definitely lacking a little flavor. I think that I don't think necessarily needs salt on this one. I think there's something else missing.
Oh, pepper?
Could be a little pepper, a little something flavored that could probably insert in here, and this would bring this burger to like
Elevate it.
Oh my
Yeah.
God, to like a I don't know if it was a 10, but
No,
like
it's not a 10. There's no such thing
I
as
don't
a
I don't
10.
know if I would give a 10 to any burger.
Right. There's nothing in the world deserves a 10.
10, right? 'Cause
That's perfection.
yeah, it's perfection. So I think if you're stretching
But,
for
but I
perfection,
hear you. It would elevate it.
absolutely. So I think the salt is okay, but there's definitely something missing as far as the
Maybe a little
the
onion powder or something
tenderness.
on them.
And I think you're right. It's not chewy. It just feels right. But I think the flavor is missing here.
There's
So-
definitely a little lack of flavor missing. I agree with you.
Yeah, when you
It's
compare
not a bad burger, but yeah.
No, but I think, just get to the point of scoring it. I think I would probably give it a 7.5.
Wow, that's
You know, like I think a 7.5 is fair.
yeah, it's a fair score.
But definitely, if it had a little flavor,
You would
it
hit
would be
it.
like an 8.5.
I don't know if it was an 8.5,
Or 8.5.
but I mean a 7.7
Well,
definitely.
I mean,
all day
you would have
long.
to taste it,
On
right?
the high
Depending
end,
on the flavor.
on the higher end.
But
Well,
it would
I-
elevate it to a
yeah.
whole different level. And that would compare to like for the same. I mean, when you're talking about this price compared to other burgers that charge double,
Yeah.
with a little more quality, a little more flavor, it's all it's
you-
missing.
I think it's very valiant effort that Stop and Shop has made the initiative to put out a quality product, and they're doing it. I mean, I gave it a 7.25. You gave it a 7.5,
Yeah.
which to me is very good scores. You know what I'm saying? I think for a barbecue that you're gonna invite your friends, you buy a couple, 3 bags of these, and I mean, hey,
They're gonna be happy.
it's party time.
Yeah.
Party time.
And they're gonna be saying, "Wow, you got nice burgers for me." What
Yeah.
do they probably think that you paid more money for them.
Yeah. And another thing too, while I'm at it, one of my secrets too to making this the very best burger you can have is I always toast the bottom of the bun where the burger sits. And what that does is when you toast it, the grease now stops and it doesn't soak the bun. So you create a layer of toasty bread to prevent any of the grease from dripping into the bread and the bread getting soggy. That's another thing people don't do.
Good point.
What they do is they take the bun from the bag and they put the burger on top of the bun without toasting it. And
It
when you
becomes
do that,
soggy.
it becomes soggy.
Especially if you leave it, set it there for
Right.
a minute.
And then you see how it is.
For-
Look, it's not.
You're making it. People are waiting. If you're having a cookout, and by the time they come, it could be a little saggy. It's like it's not
Not saggy, but soggy.
soggy.
It could be saggy too
be
if you wait
saggy.
too long.
Could
If
be
you wait
saggy.
too long, it could be saggy.
Saggy. Watch out, that saggy stuff out there. You want to stay away from that. What saggy stuff, anyway?
Nobody wants saggy or soggy. So every episode we end up with a little shot, and today we have a beirão. It's a Portuguese drink. It tastes like a Grand Marnier. If you ever have a Grand Marnier, pretty much that. It's a little cheaper. And they have here this whole thing about being a family secret. Every alcohol out there, there's some kind of family secret. I mean, there's no family secret, but they say there's a family secret. And like I said, tastes very similar to a Grand Marnier. For me, I like it better because it's not as sweet and it's cheaper. Quality products in Portuguese quality products that are cheaper. Can you open this? Because my hands again are sweating up a storm. It's very muggy over here, and I don't know what's going on. I need help to open bottles all the time.
All those muscles for nothing.
For nothing.
Guys,
I-
seriously. Not bad at all.
Have a little beer here.
So guys, don't forget to drop us what if you have. By the way, I will challenge you to invite your friends, right? Do a little challenge perhaps with your friends. Have a little contest with burgers, right? Well, we do that stuff. Not necessarily burgers. We haven't done that. But that's a possibility.
And tell me if
And then-
and tell me if we're not rating these right. I think we're
Yeah.
I think we're on the money when we rate these. Honestly, and that's the reason too why I don't like doing this by myself. A lot of the YouTubers, they do it by themselves, and really you can't average it out. It's just their opinion, because you might have some kind of taste buds where the taste buds are telling you, hey, it's this, and the other person has totally different taste buds, and you need that different perspective to formulate a better score, I think.
That's why they
You
do
can't
testing, right? That's all about
right,
testing.
that's what I'm
right?
saying.
And
Like
see
I don't
what
like
different opinions.
I don't like doing it just by myself. I really don't. I have to have somebody else. I have to call in the big guns, the professionals like Pedro.
So you don't have a big ego.
No, well, I mean, that's, the PA always has a big ego. Anyways, thank you again for watching. This is the PA. This is the frozen burger patty review, meat versus meat, the quest for the best, and we are out. Cheers.